guys thought opening Burning Shadows up back in 2024 was a really bad idea? Well, you're in for a treat today because we're opening up an entire booster box of Burning Shadows in this absolutely insane Pokemon market. But nowadays, Burning Shadows booster boxes are going for well over $1,000 a box, and it is a ridiculously bad idea to try to open up one. It's just so bad. Like, this is really, really bad idea. But if you guys didn't know, Burning Shadows had the very first Rainbow Charizard Pokemon card, and everybody went absolutely insane when this set was released. But anyway, we're going to open up this entire booster box of Burning Shadows in today's video, and I am going to be giving away 6 booster packs of Burning Shadows to 1 subscriber here on the channel. If you'd like to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is number 1, smash the like button, number 2, make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications on, and number 3, just leave a comment down below in the comment section. With all that being said, let's hope that we don't get absolutely destroyed on this box. Alright guys, we've got Burning Shadows, and I'm opening this up because I see these boxes like continue to go up like crazy in price, and this might be literally the last time we open a Burning Shadows booster box. Like, it's just, there's so many boxes that we've been opening lately, and I'm like, you know what? This might genuinely be the last time we ever open up this box on the channel because it's like that crazy now. Like, this is already well beyond anything that makes any sort of sense whatsoever, but we are going to do it and hopefully have some fun today. But all right, Burning Shadows, as you guys can see, this is the booster box, and the set was released back in 2017, as you can see on the bottom there, and they printed a lot of this, but not, you know, it doesn't really matter how many they print because eventually stuff runs out, and like sealed stuff just kind of keeps going up, or at least in this market it does. But anyway, this is 36 booster packs, Burning Shadows, Sun and Moon era, released in 2017, which is almost like getting close to 9-10 years ago now. It's kind of crazy. But, you know, this set, the reason this is so, like, difficult to open up, even when it was first released, was number 1, the card quality on Burning Shadows, and the Sun and Moon era specifically, especially in the earlier Sun and Moon era days, was really bad. Like, if by some sort of Poke Miracle we pull out the Burning Shadows Rainbow Charizard out of here, there's a genuinely good chance that that card is going to be absolutely terrible quality-wise, like, just completely, like, I'm talking like PSA, like 6, 7, or 8 quality. 8 would be like lucky sometimes with it, or once in a while you get a box that just has really good quality cards in it. But this was a time when they were just printing everything that, you know, we weren't really too worried about like the actual condition. We got Cutie Fly, Ladybug, or maybe they were and they just couldn't get it dialed in as good. Meowth, Pikachu reverse, that's pretty cool with the lightning bolts. We got, you know, all these different types of reverse cards, and a Darkrai regular holo. All right, but you know what, we did have our fun when things were cheap with like Sun and Moon and all these different eras. I mean, I started the channel, it's almost been 6 years now, I think, right? Yeah, 6 years. And I mean, that was basically right at the end of the Sun and Moon era and the beginning of the Sword and Shield era. And I remember opening up Sword and Shield base, and like, it's very interesting, like living through different generations, or like collecting during those generations and looking back and being like, wow. And you kind of look back on a generation. It's kind of like weird when you're like, the generation is, you know, or the era of Pokemon cards is like, you know, actively being printed and stuff like that. But then after a while, once you start looking back on a different generation, it's kind of like some people will have different opinions after a while. Like, you know what, that was pretty cool. Or, you know what, this or that, or whatever. But Heracross. But as you guys can see, so far we've pulled absolutely nothing. I don't even want to look at this code card. Oh, it is a good code card. But that basically means that there will be at least a holo in here. There should be at least a holo in here. And the pull rate's very bad. So yeah, you've got a very bad pull rate. You've got card quality that's very, very bad. And then, I mean, like, this wasn't during a time when we had, like, tag team cards or, like, you know, illustration rares or alt arts. Like, we basically just had rainbows. And to be quite honest, rainbow cards nowadays, when they have them in sets and stuff like that, definitely there's so many different types, I feel like, of types of cards that kind of overshadow rainbows once they kind of started making these other cards that were like different rarities and stuff like that. But yeah, basically the card in this set is going to be the Rainbow Charizard. That would have been so cool if that was it, but it's not it. I would think it's arguably one of the most difficult Charizard cards to pull. I don't know if it would be the most difficult because this is getting very difficult to pull different cards nowadays and stuff like that. And even back in the day, like a Shining Charizard or something is no joke to try to pull. But I don't know. It's definitely way up there. I think the time it came out was 100% was. It might still be, honestly. It's very, very difficult to pull this card. It might not be the most difficult. It might be. I don't know. It's hard to say. But Anyway, we're like, as you guys can see, we are crushing through booster packs right now, and we are just not pulling a thing. Just nothing. We got cool artworks from back in the day. Well, back in 2017. I don't know. Is that back in the day? I don't know what. But yeah, from a while ago. Magikarp. 27 being back in the day is kind of weird to even say. So I'm probably not going to say that again. That's crazy. All right. 1, 2, 3. I guess it kind of is, though. All right. So, yeah. I mean, if you're not pulling Charizard, you're basically kind of done. I mean, it's crazy. Even if you pull it, the odds of it being like a decent condition card is pretty low as well. So it really makes almost no sense to open up a booster box of Burning Shadows. And I think it's going to continue to get even way crazier. Like, I feel like this is the beginning of the pure insanity. I'm kind of just grabbing, opening this up maybe one more time. I don't know. Oddish. Is there something back there? Oh, there is. I think it's a GX. Darkrai. Ooh, Golisopod regular GX. After all those booster packs, after all that, we got one regular GX. We are so, this is a very bad idea. But all right, so this card actually is pretty solid on the back because I was mentioning the condition. So the centering's just off a bit on the back and on the front quite a bit. But like the main cards that seem to be the ones that are really bad condition are like the top tier rarity ones, like the gold and the rainbow cards are basically. And the full art cards, usually, I believe. Like, those are the ones, for whatever reason, just got kind of destroyed during the process of creating these cards. And we'll see, hopefully. This is bad of it. Can't be that bad of a box, right? We don't get any, like, full art or gold or rainbow. Like, not just, there has to be. But as you guys can see, we are quite a way through this box right now. And it is very bad. Like, I think I opened up a box of Burning Shadows last time, and I pulled, like, 6 cards, maybe, if that. I feel like you could get maybe between, like, 6 to 8 in a box, something like that. But, I mean, overall, the set is ridiculous to try to get something crazy. Okay. Oh, that's actually pretty sick. We got a rainbow, which is actually crazy in Burning Shadows. Even out of a full booster box, it's still very difficult. But we got a Darkrai. That's pretty cool. I mean, if I wasn't going to get Charizard, I probably would go with Darkrai. There's Gardevoir, Darkrai, Machamp. Starts getting cheaper on the card prices. Marshadow, Necrozma, Noivern, Salazzle, Golisopod, Lycanroc's cool. Alolan Muck. I'll go with the Darkrai, but, like, here's the problem. Problem is we could have bought infinite amounts of them for the cost of a booster box. Not really a W, but it is a freaking cool card to pull, and we did just pull it. But, yeah, this is the set list. And, you basically got your Rainbow Charizard, which near mint is $500, but a box is quite a lot more than that and continuing to go up. But we have some trainer cards, we got gold cards, and we got some other rainbows, and then some full art and a Charizard GX. But, like, yeah, I mean, it's really tough. Like, it's beyond the point of, like, this is a really cool card to pull, though. I'm going to put that one in the card saver, though. This is beyond the point of crazy. Like, this is at the point of just... It makes 0%. Like, we've opened boxes where it's like, there's like a 5% chance this makes sense, or like a 20% chance this might make sense. This is like, you are just going into this with a big L. Like, that's it. Like, the only way out of this thing is if you pull the Rainbow Charizard. And even if you pull it, I don't know. Like, realistically, even if you pull it, you could buy 2 of them at least. Probably almost 3 at this point once the time this video comes out. Just based off of how these boxes have been going and everything. But, like, you could buy 2 or 3 of them, basically. So it's like, you can't win with this one. You genuinely, like, I guess there's, just, like, unless you're just going in just not caring about it. But, like, overall, if you're going to open up a really, really expensive, like, this is crazy. A really expensive booster box, you'd be like, okay, I want to have a chance to get a bunch of cards that are really cool and, like, maybe even worth as much or more, but, like, you are not going to get anywhere near that. Crazy. Sneasel. But we're opening this up maybe for the last time, guys. I'm just going to throw it out there because this would not, like, if this thing doubles again or something, just goodbye. Probably never again because it's already so crazy. But we're opening up Burning Shadows. Maybe last time. I don't know. It already was pretty bad. Even, like, a year ago, it was, like, a terrible idea. Even longer ago than that. Come on. All right, we got the Ho-Oh pack artwork here. Is there no rainbow Ho-Oh in this set? Oh yeah, I guess there's not. Huh? There's not? I guess not. No rainbow Ho-Oh. There is a full art, and there is a regular GX version. All right. Yeah, this is one of those sets where it's like, you want to test your luck, maybe open a couple packs or a pack of it. But you can't. That whole box is just not. It's just crazy. I mean, go for it, but let me know how it goes. Ooh, Gyarados Hollow. Cool artwork. Oh no, I'm showing the code cards and they are not good. I cannot. Well, I guess I can believe. Actually, it's pretty bad. Well, the rainbow kind of helped, but we are halfway through this box and we have a total of 2 pulls. But one of them is a rainbow, which is very shocking, to be honest with you. But we're halfway through our Burning Shadows booster box, guys. Here's a little halftime recap. We got nothing. All right, let's keep going. Halftime recap. Not good. All right. 2 pulls. Like, imagine that. If you opened up a new set nowadays, everyone would be so bad. We got 2 pulls on the left side of the box. Like, one side of just half the packs. Noivern GX. Like, the pull rate nowadays, I feel like you're probably pushing, like, 14 pulls in a box or something. Burning Shadows. Woo! You ain't getting 14. You'd be lucky to get half that. We got 3 pulls. We got 3 pulls. Burning Shadows, Noivern's cool. GX cards are cool from the Sun and Moon era. Ike, Stuffle, Kraballer, Meowstic. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Yeah, if you open up a box this and you're like, man, something's wrong with my box. I only got like 6 pulls. Or I only got 5 pulls. Nope. Unfortunately, it can be like that very often with this. Caterpie. That's what I wonder too sometimes. If people like, you know, whatever. You don't know about a certain generation or you just got in the hobby or whatever. You want to open up packs from, say, like the Sun and Moon era, XY, whatever set, and you don't know that there's different pull rates for sets. You're like, oh, I'm going to open up this Burning Shadows box. We're going to get like 16 pulls like how they are nowadays, Scarlet and Violet. I'm curious if anybody has done that. You know? You don't know. But yeah, all different generations and stuff have different pull rates and rarities and stuff like that. That card's pretty messed up out of the pack, but these are actually not bad compared to what Burning Shadows normally is. How about this Noivern? Yeah, well, I mean, actually, wait. I didn't even look at the rainbow. Oh, it's bad. We'll look at that in a second. Oh, no. I completely forgot to show you guys that. I think there's something in here. Pansear. Oh, it is. Well, we got a Charizard. It's not the right one, but that's also a card that's pretty tough to pull from this set. The regular GX, believe it or not. Pretty cool. I remember when we still opened this set, even getting just the regular GX Charizard was kind of tough. Honestly, that's a cool card. But yeah, I completely forgot to show you guys this. Oh my god. Might as well just take it completely out of the sleeve at this point because this thing is just absolutely wrecked. Like, wrecked. I think it's even creased too at the top there. Like, this thing is as bad as I said it was going to be. It's probably like a PSA 6. Like, that is ridiculously bad quality. Like, if there's any set you should never open a booster box up, it's probably Burning Shadows for many reasons. Like, look at that. Oh my god. It has, like, it's, like, creased all along here. I don't know if you could see that? It's, like, look at that. It's all creased. This could be, like, this could be lower than a 6. Like, I don't know how they would grade it with all those, like, I don't know what that is exactly. That's wild. That is so bad. But yeah, the front looks awesome, but dude, this is like a complete like loss. When it's like not like the fact that it's always the big hit cards too that get destroyed. Like, if we got a Charizard out of here, I'd probably be more upset to get it. No, I wouldn't. But to get a Charizard out of this thing and it to look like that would be very upsetting for many. Like, okay. That's crazy, though. That's Crazy, 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 crazy. All right. Can we get another rainbow in here? Technically. Likely. No. But let's see what happens. Kind of want to cut the video here and just call it a day on this box. Ooh, okay, we got something in here maybe. Sometimes you can even tell from the last card. Oh, I think this is a big hit. This card's messed up too. I think. Oh, hold on. Okay, I think this is going to be at least a full art. Let's see if I'm right. Sorry. All right, whatever. We got those two. Let's see if I'm right here. All right. Porygon 2, Cutie Fly, Ladybug, Grimer, Riolu. What is this going to be? It is. The Necrozma GX. And just like I said. Oof. Man, the rainbow's worse, but this is pretty bad, actually. It might be similar. Oh, God. It's crazy. That's pretty crazy, right? Like, that's crazy. This could be the worst set that you would ever select to open. You were, like, guaranteed to get destroyed on Burning Shadows. Like, that's crazy. All right, here we go. Porygon. But, yeah, we do actually have 5 pulls, which is actually not bad. Porygon Z. I was going to say not bad so far because we do have a bunch of the box left. About a quarter of the box left. But there is still a good chance that we're only going to get, like, one more pull out of here. We'll see, though. Sometimes, I mean, sometimes I think maybe, like, 8 pulls could be possible in a Burning Shadows box. Just GXs are better anyway, not counting hollows. Oh, boy, that's not a good sign. But we'll do this pack trick anyway. Let's see. Yeah, I pulled Charizard. Oh, man. Yeah, that was a long time. That was at least 5 years ago. Probably longer ago than that now. But, yeah, that was the one time. It took so many packs to open that thing. We were just crushing packs. But that was, I mean, they were probably like a couple dollars a pack back then. Probably. It's crazy. We used to have crazy break streams with like so many different types of packs. It was like so cheap. Crazy. We'd stream like all day, like 8 to 12 hours a day. Just be like opening up all this cool stuff, and it was like just unimaginable now. Like really, really, really. Krogunk, Panseer, Pansage, and a gold card? Okay. I was not expecting to get a gold out of here. A rainbow and a full art. Honestly, for Burning Shadows, that's probably really good. That card's really nicely centered. I don't know about the back. Oh, no. Another one. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my God. That's worse. That's the worst one. Or it's as bad as the Dark Rye. Oh, my God. That is a 6. I don't know. This is very bad. I think that's the last Burning Shadows box for us. It's crazy to say. Very crazy to say. There was like zero reason to open up one of these now. I mean, the reason's the Rainbow Charizard, but the reason doesn't make sense. Or to just have fun to open up packs is always cool, but not for the price. This you can't really enjoy it. You're just probably like sitting here just sweating, just like can't enjoy it. The pain. Riolu. Ledyon. Well, I have 6 pulls, so I will be surprised if we get another one. Honestly. We did. I'm very surprised, though, at the cards we got were actually solid for what Burning Shadows typically is. But the fact that they're all messed up kind of just defeats everything. Like, oof. All right. Well. We got 2 packs remaining. 6 pulls. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't see a last card that's messed up here, so I'm going to say we're probably going to end it with 6 pulls, which is kind of crazy. Oh, my God. 6 pulls. I definitely didn't forget there was another pack left. All right, last pack magic. Never mind. Wow. Butterfree. Bye-bye, Butterfree. Bye-bye, Burning Shadows. All right, guys, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to smash the like button on your way out. If you want more content, click on one of the 2 videos top there. Hit that subscribe button as well. And as always, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.